Hey guys, welcome back to another gift video. It's been a while since I've actually done something like this where I get to talk to you guys, and um, just recently I kind of posted, I think it was a couple months ago, where I posted that I wanted to get back into collecting video games and collecting some of the older ones, ones for GameCube, 64, 360, NES, SNES, all those, and I kind of decided to show off what I have now, being it has been a couple months, afterwards. So, if you guys are new to the channel, I do try to make videos every now and then. Most of them are either gameplay videos or room tour videos. As you see behind me, I do have an extensive collection of which I'm very proud of. It took me a very long time to accumulate. But it is, fortunately, those are the only kind of videos I seem to ever have time for. I am going to try to do a few more of these, maybe some pickup videos, stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes, but let's first get to my video game collection. Now, I will also say before we do this, it's not the biggest, it's not the best. I may not be the super collector. I just got started again. I've been playing video games pretty much all my life, since my parents bought me the original NES, and I've sold my collection. I sold games many times. I'm just not one of those people who buys, a game and beats it and goes, "Oh, I'll play this again." With the exception of very few titles, which we will kind of go into in this video as well. So let's get started. I figured I'd start with the NES, and I do have my games right here on a stack, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking for. The first one is Godzilla. I absolutely love Godzilla. If you've ever seen one of my room tour videos, you know that I have an entire shelf or two of Godzilla, Gamera, Ultraman, Godzilla, I'm King Kong, and stuff like that. And this was just a no-brainer. I know there's a second one, but it's rather expensive, so I am going to hold off on getting this. But I do like how you get to play either Godzilla or Mothra, and it's just a fun, kind of walk around, beat stuff up, repeat type of video. I actually got this for pretty much around $20. Really happy to get this, and most of my games I have gotten for $20 or less. Very few have I gotten, really expensive ones. So there's Godzilla. Next one is Rampage. I did end up getting this one for roughly about $10 just recently. I know it's going to be hard to see. It does have some yellowing up at the top. I tried to get that off, but it cleaned up really well. And for $10, it's a really good game. A classic, definitely the same pretty much as the arcade version. So I really like it. It's really fun. So another one that I actually was watching a Retro Rick video, and he says this game's totally underrated and all this. And I saw some of the game video or gameplay video, and it actually looked really good. And that is Blaster Master. It's not a game that I have heard a lot about. I do know they made one for the Switch. I do think that was it was pretty cool that they made one for the Switch. This is probably my favorite, if not second to favorite, NES video game I have at current. It is just a lot of fun. I love how you're in the tank, you can walk around, and either way it's just shooting bad guys and taking names. So really like that one. I think that one was maybe about 21. I can't remember. Next one was 16. It is Ghostbusters. One of the things I admit I do not like about NES games is it does take a little while to learn how to play it. So you almost have to watch the videos. I know if I had probably the instruction booklets for these games, it would be hard because I've never played this game, obviously. One before I bought it. It was a lot of fun, but it was really confusing. And I could not figure out what we were doing or how we were doing it or, anything like that. So I still have to deep dive into this. but it is really cool to have. I love the movie series, so this was again a no-brainer on getting it. So now this one is Castlevania Simon's Quest #2. This one, I think I got this one for, I want to say this was $24, which was one of the few that did cost more than $20. This one was $24 at a local comic book store. It does has some writing on it that I'm having a hard time getting off. I gotta try that stuff Retro Rec uses and Pixel Game Squad uses as well. But it is really good condition, pretty decently fun game. Another one that was a little frustrating. You're trying to figure out how to do things, you know, that are not explained in the game. I wish they would kind of have like a tutorial in the beginning that shows you, okay, this does this, this does that. If you push this button, it does this, and so on. That is kind of one of the things I do think newer games have gotten right, is that tutorial that helps you learn how to play the game. I wish NES had done that, but still a good series. Yeah, we'll go with this one first. I got this one for $14, Ninja Turtles. As you can see behind me, I absolutely love Ninja Turtles. So again, this was a no-brainer. This one, I've heard it's one of the harder games to beat, and after playing it, I can totally agree. I've been having a hard time just getting past the first few levels. But to be honest, I really haven't spent a whole lot of time, you know, sitting down and giving it the old college try. You know, but it just, I do look forward to deep diving. I also have this in 2 formats, which you will see a little bit later, but this is one of the ones that are very preferable, so I like that one. The other one that I passed on just before is the arcade version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I do remember growing up playing this at arcades and just going to an arcade. We used to work like right next to an arcade. My parents used to clean. I used to get a handful of quarters, go play arcade games. And that was how I got introduced to this game. And yeah, I enjoy this. It's a good series. I think this is the one I've probably played most. And it's just, like I said, it's fun. One of the things I do like that I don't like about the first one, you have to play through Leo, Raph, Mikey, and then Donatello. This lets you choose what character you want. I'm always going towards Donatello because I absolutely love Donatello. Again, the shelf is behind me. This one and this one and the one below it are all Donatello figures and other things. So really like this game. Okay, so I've got a few more NES games. This one is called Wizard and Warriors. I got this one for $10. I haven't played a lot of this. What I did play of it was interesting. I will have to deep delve into it a little more to see whether I like it or not. I'm not going for a complete, North American set or anything like that, like a lot of other collectors. I play with ones that I really enjoy, really like. I'm on the fence about this one. I do want to play it a little more, see if I like it or not, and try to get that, just get a feel for it. So, Wizards and Warriors. Yeah, that one was extremely dirty when I got it. I had to clean it up quite a bit. So, I got this one the same day. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. I've been playing this a decent amount. This one is fun. I like it a lot. I am a Simpsons fan. I haven't watched all the seasons. I know that's probably sacrilege for a Simpsons fan, but I do enjoy it. I remember playing the arcade version a lot more. We get to choose the different characters. Bart was always the one I played with. And it was just fun. Although, for some reason, I remember playing with the mother, and having the vacuum cleaner hitting people over the head with the vacuum cleaner. I remember doing that. This is completely different, but still a lot of fun. Got one more NES game, and this is Jaws. This time there's no escape. I didn't know there was a second title. I thought it was just Jaws. I like the Jaws movies again. I really enjoy this game. It's fun. I have a little confession though. I am scared to death of sharks, and this game can sometimes be a little hard to play, even at the pixelated level, which is just completely sad. I know. I admit it. It's me. But this is one that I did want to play. I did want to enjoy. I love that oh no, that's just the way it looks on the screen. I was going to say, I love the way it's pink, but that's actually red. Probably the filter is that I've got on to try to block out some of the light and find a equal balance of light and darkness. So, but yeah, that one was really really fun. So look forward to diving into that one a little more. All right, so we'll jump a few generations. I only have one original Xbox game, and it is Ninja Gaiden, however you want to say it. I have not played this one. I have been wanting to pick up an Xbox 360 again, just to play the older Xbox and Xbox 360 games. Unfortunately, I haven't done it, but I did find this for like $3 and decided to grab it and just hold off until I can actually play it. It is CIB, so and it is in really good condition. I am very happy with it only being $3. So I'll let you guys know how this plays later on. So I have a few more the 360 games. This one is Chrome Hounds. I almost said Ground Rounds. No, Chrome Hounds. Giant robots, trying to destroy each other. Again, it's complete. I have played this one back when I was younger. I liked it a lot. I am going to go back and try to play it again as soon as I can find a 360 that works. This one was also $2 to $3 and just in an immaculate condition. So really happy to have that. So got this one for $5 at a local thrift store, and it is Dead Space. I remember this one being very dark and very kind of a horror game. Again, like I said, I played this when I was younger. I wanted to re-give it a try and, just see how it goes. It does have some, still got a bit of tape on there. It does have some markings on it. The case is not the best, but it's still really good for what it was. And again, it's complete in box, CIB. So really kind of looking forward to playing that again, as I am with all 360 games. 2 of them I actually can play now because they are Xbox One compatible, which is what I have next to a NES emulator, which is how I play the NES games. So this next one, I remember being really kind of disappointed with this game, but I remember having it being a lot of fun, really enjoyable, but I remember being disappointed because it was almost unfinished. And it's like they released it too early or whatnot, and it was, I remember having like a Gatling gun going through the wall or coming up shooting bullets from the floor, and it was aiming at a vent or something where the aliens were coming through. And of course, you probably know I'm talking about Alien Calling Marines. I do love the movies and the comics and all that, and the books for the Alien series, but this was one that, like I said, it just felt so unfinished, and that was very disappointing. But I remember it being an extremely fun game. So I'm going to give it a try. I will notice, or it is rather interesting to notice, that this game with the special edition statue is still going for quite a bit of money, even though the game is considered a major flop. So the special edition with the statue is still quite a bit of money. So, all right. Well, these next two, They are 1 and 2 in a franchise. This is Castlevania Lords of Shadows, and then Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2. I have played both of these. They are a lot of fun. I'm still working on one. I love the Castlevania story and TV show and all that. I thought they were really good. These, I know they're considered to be 2 of the worst games that Castlevania has produced, but I love the story behind them. I find them very enjoyable. The mechanics, it's actually kind of reminds me of a Gundam Warriors or Dynasty Warriors type, hack and slash. And that's really cool, where the enemies are constantly coming. You have to find out what the enemy's weaknesses is. This one has a little less hack and slash than the Dynasty Warriors or the Gundam Warriors, which is the one I played. But they are still really good, so I like these. All right, so that leads us up to a current system. Well, current to me. I do not have the Xbox. Is it Xbox X? Yeah, these Xbox and their stupid names. They should have just named them Xbox 1, 2, and 3. That's probably a video for a whole different, version. So I do have some Xbox One games. This one is probably my newest acquisition, Little Nightmares. I've been really wanting to play this one. I want to give it more than just a hour or two. So I'm really trying to find time to play this a lot. I watched the gameplay before I bought it. I thought it was really good. Good looking, good playing, good feeling. It definitely kind of had a BioShock feeling to me. Add that with a little bit of Brothers Grimm. So, sorry, I got a bit of the hiccups. But yeah, this one I'm definitely looking forward to playing. Yeah, I hear there's a sequel. I think I've actually seen the sequel, but I have never been able to pick it up because obviously I haven't played the first one. So, looking forward to that one. All right, this one kind of. I went from the NES. I went to the SNES. I went to the 64, the GameCube, and then got into Xbox. And I remember my friends calling me and say, "Hey," and at this time I was playing Smash Brothers, and they go, "Hey, you gotta come over. You gotta come see this new game. Have you heard of the Xbox?" And I went, "Yeah, I've heard of it. I didn't know if I should get it or not. The PlayStation, Xbox kind of thing is going." They says, "We gotta come play this game." And I says, "Oh, okay." So I went over to my buddy's house, and he had, of course, Halo. And we played the first Halo and absolutely fell in love with it. Now, it was a very fun game. I've played all of them except for the newest one and the, oh man, what was that one called? Where it was kind of like a Age of the Empires thing. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, it'll come to me. But yeah, this is the Master Chief Collection. It has a lot of the games. I think it has Halo 1, 2, 3, 4 ODSTs, and Reach, which ODSTs has always been my favorite, the Halo series, just because of the voice actors and the story. I really liked it, and this was really good. I also like the idea that you're going from door to door, hunting down grunts and the elites and all that. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I love this series. So that was probably in the top 10 games I've played the most is Halo. So this one I actually got after watching the TV show, and really kind of went back and wanted to see what the game was like. And this is Witcher 3. I still want to play 1 and 2. It is a long game. It is kind of a frustrating game. I mean, if you put this down for more than maybe 1 or 2 days, it is very hard to remember how to duck, dodge, dive, and duck, just to play this game again. So it is very interesting. All these are CIB. This one, the only thing it's missing is the stickers. I did use those, water bottle and whatnot. But I do love Henry Cavill as Geralt. I do have a couple of the figures up on my wall. And yeah, I love the storyline for this. So really hoping to deep dive into it and remember how to play it eventually. So, all right, just a few more. This one I picked this one up at a half-price bookstore, and it was Crash Bandicoot Racing, nitro fueled. So far, it's okay. I was really kind of hoping for a little more like Mario, and this one just doesn't feel the same. With Mario Kart, it's very easy to get back into first. Very enjoyable. All you need is the right tool, the right weapon. This one, if you don't stay in first or get in first and stay in first, you're pretty much screwed because there's almost no way to get back. So I will probably play this a bit more to see if it gets any better as you rank up your car and all that stuff. But we'll just see how it goes. I've also been playing with the Polar Bear baby. So we'll see if you play Crash or some of the other characters. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. Maybe they have like different stats or whatnot that I don't know about. So definitely want to continue playing that one. This is the one I said I had 2 versions of it. This is the Cowabunga collection. Churro Cowabunga collection. My wife actually got me this, so I can't honestly say I paid more than amount because it was a free gift. So, but it's been my only chance to play games like Tournament Fighter and Turtles in Time and some of the old Game Boy games and whatnot. Trying to remember the Stone Heist or something like that. That has been my only chance to play it. I've really been enjoying this, and really have put some time in it and effort into it. It's been fun. It's been fun. The only one I was kind of disappointed was Tournament Fighters. I don't know if that was ever any good, but I was hoping for more like almost Street Fighter and not what it was. It looks almost underdone, so I don't know if that's just me or not. I do also have as downloaded, I have Shredder's Revenge, the other new Ninja Turtle game. That one is a lot of fun, and I have beaten that with Donatello. I think I am going to try to go back and do a little with Casey Jones, just to see what his specials and all that are. So really love this, and again, huge Ninja Turtle fan. So this one is Rare Replay. Just a lot of games that I wanted to play. Battletoads, and been playing one called Ghost and Ghouls or something like that. It was I believe it was a 64 game where you're running around and you're trying to avoid skeletons and you're going through a manor or whatnot. It was actually a lot of fun. And then Eternal Darkness and Conker's Bad Fur Day and all that. It was really cool. And even Banjo and Kazooie or Banjo Tooie or whatnot. Been wanting to play that quite a bit. So been doing some, but not a lot. Battletoads is probably the one I played the most. So all right, got Rise of the Tomb Raider. Another one I really liked. I don't remember playing this one. I remember playing, I think it's the first one, where you play, you get on the deserted island and the Chinese witch or whatnot, she's, trying to take over. So that was the one I played. I'm enjoying this one so far. It's a lot like the first one. Some of it has been rather frustrating. I admit I'm not the best at like puzzle games or finding puzzles or solving puzzles. So this one has been a little frustrating, but it is pretty much a point and shoot survivor game, which isn't bad. I like it. So really enjoyed the series. I actually like these better than the original Tomb Raiders. I know that's probably sacrilege for some people, but I do. So I got the BioShock collection. If you hear a little tinkling and some loud banging, that's my cat currently playing, and he won't go away. So sorry. But in the form of story, atmosphere, just world building, and just music, absolutely beautiful score. And the way the game looks, all three of the games look, this is by far my favorite game of all time. I have beaten all of them. I absolutely love all of these. Bioshock 2 is probably one of my favorites. Bioshock Infinity, least, but not for any other reason. It's very hard to beat the first and second ones. I love Bioshock Infinity, especially the DLCs, where you find out where the code phrase "Would you kindly" comes from and who programmed your main character in Bioshock to do so. And it's a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable. I love the characters and just the stories and the way that everything you do has an effect on how the game plays. So really happy to have this. Really great game. So, all right, so we're down to my last two, and these are probably the ones I've been playing the most recently. I haven't played the first one in a very long time, but that is Destiny 1. So I haven't been playing this for a very long time. This is where I started, though. Started from, I think, in the first year, and been playing ever since. And then I got Destiny 2, which is just in this beautiful steel case. I absolutely love this. It's currently not in there because it's in my Xbox right now, but I have been putting a lot of time towards this. I do not see why people are leaving the game. It is a lot of fun. It's really enjoyable, and it's just one of those things where I really want to see it continue. I am kind of hoping to see maybe a third game eventually. I know they probably won't do it because they want to keep the DLCs going, but a third game hopefully will be coming, and it will be enjoyable. Well, guys, this video is getting long enough. Those are the games that I have. I originally only had a few of the Xbox One games and the two Turtle NES games. So it is, my collection is slowly growing. I'm doing the best I can with the limited funds that I have, and obviously the other hobbies that I have. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to subscribe, I will try to put out more videos. And you know what, guys, just try to have a good day. Game, collect at your own speed, and never let anybody make you feel bad about doing so. Have a good day, guys. Bye.